Welcome to our hula hooping tutorial on shoulder hooping, transitions, and a fun variation.
What's up, Flomies? Welcome back to the Sacred Flow Art channel. I'm Liora of Full Circle Phenomenal. It's our last few days here in Bocas del Toro, Panama, and we're checking out a new beach called Playa Bluff. Check it out for yourself and follow along as we drive around the entire planet on the Unite the World Firsthand global movement, sharing flow arts practices like this, as well as yoga classes on our own channel, all local cleanup parties, all local merchants, and so much more. Today's tutorial is focused on shoulder hooping, which is a little bit more of an intermediate trick. I recommend that you have a larger, heavier hula hoop for this one, as it's often challenging to keep it around your shoulders. I'll give you some pro tips though. Let's get started.
Make sure you're good and warmed up before you practice. If you need some guidance for this, check out our other videos on warm-ups and on our Full Circle Phenomenal YouTube channel for full yoga videos and more. You need to have regular waist hooping down as a prerequisite for shoulder hooping. You might find that it helps to turn in the same direction that the hula hoop is going to keep the hula hoop around your waist. Now there are a few methods of getting into shoulder hooping. One being the same as waist hooping, where you give it a wind up, a boost, and there you're in. And the trick here is keeping it around your shoulders and keeping the plane flat. I find that turning in the same direction as the hoop helps tremendously. Notice how I'm pushing the hula hoop around with my shoulder. If the hula hoop is going to your left, you'll want to push with your right shoulder, and inverse if the hula hoop is going to your right. Another way to get into this shoulder hooping move is to start off with regular waist hooping, time it just right for you to sneak your arms in and work it up to your shoulders. We're going to do this one again in slow motion so that you can see that window of opportunity. Right when you have space, drop one arm down and then the other. Doesn't have to happen all at once. Just get familiar with dropping an arm down to transition into this shoulder hooping trick, and then drop your other arm down. Once you've dropped both arms down, then you're there in the shoulder hooping, and now the trick is just keeping it around your shoulders and keeping your plane flat, which you can do by turning in a circle in the same direction as the hoop. Or at least I find that that's the easiest way to keep it going and build your muscle memory. Another way to transition into shoulder hooping is from neck hooping. And from here you'll use that window of opportunity to sneak a shoulder up and in, and then the other shoulder should naturally fall into place. In slow motion, to show that window of opportunity, right when you have space, lift a shoulder up, and then it's hooked. It should hook around your other shoulder too, but if it doesn't right away, sneak that other shoulder up when you have a moment where the hula hoop is not touching your shoulders. And then you're there. If you're struggling with that, try putting your whole arm up and through. It might hook around your neck and shoulder, but it's a start. Practice with both sides. And you'll find if you lift up both arms, it'll sink back down to your waist. So just do one at a time. And here's the bonus variation once you have that down, where you can drop one arm and lift the other consecutively. And if you'd like to practice this and master it, I suggest doing 2 hula hoop spins or 2 beats with one arm lifted before transitioning. And once you have that, then begin to practice 1 beat or 1 spin around, where you transition with every spin. If you need further help with this one, I suggest using a mirror, taking a slow motion video of yourself practicing it, or reach out for further coaching.
Thanks so much for watching. As always, please leave a comment on what you thought about this video and share it with your friends. We wouldn't be able to grow the flow arts community around the world if it wasn't for your support. Please support the quality and quantity of these videos moving forward. 2 new tutorials every week in 4K by heading over to our Patreon account and becoming a patron. Patreon.com/Unite the World Firsthand. We'll see you around the world.